Honestly, I just wanted to hop on here and just straight up talk raw, no script, no nothing. You see how I look right now. Judge me all you want. This is just me allowing my soul to talk about something that's been on my heart for so long now. I feel like I lost my spark. I look back at old photos and old moments and memories that I have in my head, and the way everything's going today compared to how it used to go. And this isn't just nostalgia glasses. I feel like I've done so much more in the past than I have done in my current life right now. And it's almost as if right now I'm directionless. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Everything I do try is never really enough. And even if it does work, I never actually feel like it's worth continuing. And I end up in a loop of just self-comparison and criticism and just internal pain. I'm talking about internal fire. Internal fire on a daily basis. Then I'm in a relationship that, to be honest, is probably one of the best things I got going on for myself right now. But even then, I don't even know how to be me inside of it, which makes me question myself, which makes me question if it's even for me. Then I question everything. I question my family. Everything is just in question right now. And I love positivity, right? But I'm just going to be real. Positivity has not been saving me from this fire. And when I go on my fucking phone and I see people living such a, and again, this is just raw. This is just raw. Say what you want to say. But seeing them, even though I know it's a highlight reel of their life and them doing the best of the best moments, and it's not all what it seems. Everything that everyone says I know is true sometimes, but to see how much more perfect other people's lives look in so many different layers. And I know this is just a trick that the brain plays. I'm gonna get to that in a second too. But the fact that I see it so often makes me just want to give up even more. And I feel like nobody really talks about the raw thought, especially the people who made it. Especially the people who made it. They don't ever talk about these weird moments where they were low-key a hater. They were low-key kind of pessimistic. They were low-key not knowing what to do next. It's almost as if their only words of wisdom are to just keep grinding and keep going and you'll make it. Bro, how the fuck can I keep going when I literally lost damn near everything? I'm gonna be real with you guys, going deeper into the I lost my spark comment and topic. I used to have 100,000 in credit, right? Credit cards, just a whole bunch of different ways of funding, because I was really deep into it and just interested in it, right? I lost it all. And I'm not even afraid to say this on here. I lost it all. And I watched myself lose it all. That's the craziest thing. I observed myself sabotaging myself in the moment, not wanting to make the payments or not wanting to take the next step. I literally fell into a depression so deep. I've never seen this version of myself, and I have not recovered. I have not recovered from this version of myself still. This video is even a part of me healing that part of myself, because that shit fucked me up. That shit fucked me up. I'm in the car. I'm in the car and someone just texted me. But anyway, that shit fucked me up so bad that I still don't know who I am after that. I cannot believe I sabotaged myself that fucking deep to the point where I couldn't handle my own responsibilities. Then I ended up in my family's house after, oh, I didn't even tell you guys. I was in an apartment that I could not afford. I trusted my girlfriend to cover her half, and that just didn't happen. So I fell back on me looking for a job and me trying to handle the bills off of credit. And I had a lot of credit, but I used my last on an apartment I wasn't even fully satisfied with. This is the craziest thing I've ever done. This is the most authentic I've been on camera. But I literally watched myself sabotage myself, move after move after move after move. And the lesson I learned in all of it is do not make decisions out of the wrong states of mind. I was in a fear state of mind trying to get refuge in a new apartment that I could not afford because I was trusting God. Not to say it's not real, but your decisions are the most realest thing to you as a human being. And what you feel is even more real to you as a human being. And I was making my decisions out of pain, out of bitterness, out of hatred, and out of fear most of all. And that shit literally ended up being the worst decision. But it's so weird. It's polarity. It was the worst and the best decision I ever made. Worst in my human eyes because I lost all my resources and my leverage. Best because I got to see all of the things I'm explaining to you right now, and hopefully it's just helping you hearing a mindset of somebody who went through this exact thing. Now, I'm going to jump back for a second. When I was in high school and when I was getting out of high school around senior year, I literally felt like I'm not going to say I felt like I had it all, but I felt like I felt alive. I would do small things. I would go out and just take photos. Like, that was so random of me to do because none of my family members were really doing that. But I would just go out and take photos of myself with a nice camera. I would get dressed up. I would go thrifting and it would genuinely feel fulfilling. Genuinely. Today, it just doesn't feel like anything. I don't even, like, literally that lost its, everything lost the energy from that time. Due to all of the trauma that I experienced throughout this growth stage, it just took everything away. It took all the energy that I had for those small things away. But I just realized that I just stopped caring about all of that. The moment stress came at me at a rush, mind you, at that age, I was even still thinking about being a millionaire and thinking about being rich. And not to say that's never going to happen, but it was so certain in my mind that I would take action on it. But now that I quote unquote lost my spark, my mind or my brain is in a state where if I even try to go for success, if I even try to walk the steps towards my dreams, my brain will freeze up, and I kid you not, the next day, I will feel depressed. And I will try to force myself into gear to be able to keep going. But for some strange reason, I don't feel the motivation. I don't feel the inspiration. I don't feel lazy. I just feel empty. I just feel like it doesn't matter. Even though I know it matters. I started a whole coaching business on some of the things I'm talking about here. teaching people how to get out of what I'm in. And I still feel this strange, empty feeling after making the most money I've ever made in 1 month. Fastest money I've ever made in 1 month. I haven't been able to do it again. It is the craziest thing when you feel deep down that you've lost your spark physically, spiritually, internally, and externally. Life does not feel the same internally. Life does not feel the same externally. It always feels dull and gray and strange and as if something's wrong. Even when you're being positive on your best days, your mind is still able to find something wrong. I just want you guys to know, if you stayed this long, especially, like, it does get better. And I know that even for myself, after everything I just said and the memories I have and just the things I'm going through today and just how rough everything has been, I just want you to know it gets better. And the more that you learn about yourself in this stage, it's going to be the most valuable thing you'll ever have in the future. And it's not even hopeful thinking or wishful thinking. It's fact. It's like touching a stove when you were younger, now knowing and having the knowledge of the stove being hot when it's on. You now know who you are in survival mode. You now know how deep and dark your thoughts and mind can get when you aren't present inside of it. You now know who is there for you and who's not there for you while you're in your trial stage. And I just want you to know, please don't give up. Some days I don't want to be here either. And I mean alive. Some days I don't want to be here. Some days I get upset at the fact that I'm even struggling and failing while I'm in a relationship. Sometimes I feel insecure. Honestly, majority of the days recently, I've been feeling insecure, and it shows when I look in the mirror. It shows my insecurities. Working on yourself is not easy. Picking yourself back up after a huge fall is not easy. It's meant to be hard, and it's not for the weak. But just know that it all means something, even if we don't know why. Thank you for watching this video this long. Subscribe and just comment giving me some feedback if I should keep going on this path, because this is a weird one. Even with YouTube, I always feel some kind of resistance towards it, as if it's not meant for me. But I know that the uncomfortable is actually where you're supposed to be now. The more pain I go through, the more I recognize that. So you guys let me know in the comments if you want me to keep going. And if you want me to expand on this story, I gave you bits and pieces of what I'm going through and how I'm overcoming it, and who I was in the past and who I am today and what I'm going through. But there's a lot more to a story, just like there's a lot more to your life. And if you want me to keep going and you felt like this related deeply to you, just let me know. And I will see you guys on the next video.